Alright, hello and welcome, good morning everybody. Okay, I think I'm good to start. I've not long woken up, so I might need a few minutes to like wake up properly. But I wanted to go live now, so I could play for a couple hours and then watch the live stream. The Star Rail version 3.3 live stream. See what they're cooking. Okay, so let us crack into this, shall we? Also, the new event should have literally just started. They usually start at 10 o'clock. Now, I do have my internet browser open off to the side waiting for the Star Rail stream. So if that causes my OBS to have any hiccups or issues, I apologize. There's not much I can do about that. As long as I'm not like actively using the internet, which I'm not, it's just open, it should be okay. But we'll see. If there's an issue with OBS or the video playback, I will open the stream up on my PlayStation instead, like in the YouTube app on my PlayStation. The only problem with that would be is the ads, because when you use YouTube on the PlayStation, the ad amount is egregious. Like the amount of ads you get is way too much. Way too much. Let me turn my mic down so I can actually move it closer, because I want it a bit closer than that. But there we go. That looks better. Alright. Let us jump into this and we can begin. Boom. Alright. Get those on the screen. I'll leave the music on for now, but I will turn it off when... Oh, I need to reset my Elgato straight off the bat. That makes sense. Give me 1 second. Let me do that before I start. Come on, computer. There we go. Alright, so...
Even the most...
There's the new event. Nice. Now, I know only part 1 is available today, but I might as well do that.
Assuming ingredients can produce astounding flavor, but unlocking that potential takes a keen sense of smell, a refined
I know when I need to farm.
and an open mind.
Yep. But now let me turn off the in-game music. I'll have to remember to turn it back on when I start the event now. Also, I want to make sure... Yeah, I'm not going to be recording my microphone this time, because I had to re-record Escopia's chapter yesterday. Basically, when I recorded it initially, I forgot my mic was turned on and it was recording my microphone through the PlayStation controller. And the PlayStation controller's microphone is so bad, the audio quality is just terrible. Hey there, Leon, how you doing? And hey, I got my chat working again. Nice. It's a little small though. Welcome in. Okay, so what I need to farm is Mora. Look how poor I am. I've got less than 300,000 Mora. And that's Escopia to blame for that. I didn't prepare to actually get a, especially so early. So, yeah, I need to use my resin. Let's simply farm some more ley lines. You know, I'm not feeling the red wings. They kind of match the like the back of her skirt, but that really is the best one, isn't it? Oh well. Where am I going? Ah, over there. But how's your morning so far, Leanne? Are you going to be watching the live stream with us? The Star Rail live stream?
My will and body. Born of ice and frost.
This was new.
Next on the agenda. Access denied. All right, hail. Let's finish this fast. Let's finish this fast. Yoo-hoo! That was no touching. That was quick.
Wasn't done.
Next on the agenda.
You just woke up? Same. Honestly, same. I'm glad I can help. Yes, I honestly woke up like not even half an hour ago.
Shower me with praise. Time to shine. Take your true form. The pinnacle of excellence. Off to the freezer. Access denied.
I guess this is it.
That's a tad overkill, I think, but hey.
Next on the agenda.
How's my morning? Yeah, so far it's alright. Again, I haven't been awake long. I haven't had too much sleep though. I maybe had like 5 hours of sleep. Blame my cat for that.
Blaze finish this fast. Strike a pose.
she decided, even though I didn't get to sleep until like gone 4 in the morning, that it was perfectly fine to climb all over me and purr the loudest she purrs. She purrs loud at like 9:30. Basically screaming at me to get up. Just without actually meowing. She knows I'm a really light sleeper. Yeah. Have I got enough to do a single pull? No, not yet. How's my capture card? Is it playing up again? Alright, you know what? Let me get rid of the music, because maybe having 3 things running is a bit much. Because I have my my internet browser open as well. Let me reset the capture card again. So yeah, I've got my internet browser open as well, ready for the live stream. So maybe having that and Windows Media Player is a bit much. It's fine. I'll be playing the event shortly anyway, so I would have needed to turn off the music for that.
Add Astra.
Nothing else I need to do for the battle pass. I'm nearly done with that one already. Oh, and that's event stuff, and yeah. Alright, let's do a single pull. Probably not get anything, because yeah, I not long had a 4-star and it was Auroron. I just need a single copy of Aether and then I can stop pulling. What does that put me on? 833,000 more. That's not terrible. Not the best, but also not terrible. I want to unstar that one. What else can I do before I start the event? Just double check. I've used up all my resin. I've already done that. They didn't update the repertoire myriad melodies, did they? No, it doesn't look like it. Damn. I thought maybe they'd update it. Because there's still plenty of character themes that isn't on there. They might wait a patch or two though. So let's just start the event, shall we? What am I currently on? Hydro? Yeah, that's good. Yeah? Yeah. Oh. I just noticed they moved Mansa. Because he used to be standing right here, making it near impossible to interact with this cooking pot. Because to interact with this cooking pot, I used to have to like come all the way back here to interact with it. I couldn't just walk up to it because he was always there. So the interact button just didn't show up until you're like back here. Yeah, they moved him. I assume that's why they moved him. Okay. Ugh. Okay, get that yawn out of my system. Apologies. Yeah. Alright, okay. Where's the quest? There it is. An overnight fantasy land. Go to the newsstand in the Court of Fontaine. Out of a mixture of curiosity and concern, you and Paimon head back to the Court of Fontaine for a stroll around. Okay. Alright, so gonna start. Not at this time of day. I like it to be nice and bright for the recordings. And I'll start on this screen so I know what the recording's about. Alright, let's do this. Not entirely sure what the event story is going to be about. All I remember from the version live stream is that there's like a smuggling issue going on that we're going to be investigating. Or that, well, maybe not we even. We will be though.
Isn't that Charlotte? And standing next to her, surely that can't be Kanich?
How about lost treasure resurfaces at last. Behold the beauty of the Remurian teacup.
Ah, Charlotte's not voiced. Hold up. This one's a gem. Illegal restaurant caught serving saurian stew. Proves surprisingly popular. That's kind of disgusting. Caught serving saurian stew? Oof.
Pretty shocking. But it still feels like it's missing something. Ah, got it. Udex gravely wounded in shocking stabbing. Set to miss cross-border smuggling trial.
Excuse me? Oh, my. That can't be for real. Someone's stabbed Nervalette already? Fine. I hate to admit it, but you've won this one.
Huh? What? Did Paimon hear that right? Neuvillette was stabbed and gravely wounded? No, surely that can't be right. Can it?
Yeah, surely not. Aha! I thought I heard familiar voices. Well, if it isn't Silent and Paimon. What a coincidence. Mr. Kinich and I were talking about you two just a few minutes ago. Unfortunately for me, he's a very loyal friend. I pressed him for some juicy details, but he remained tight-lipped about you. So, anything you want to share with me about the great Silent's triumphant exploits in Natlan? It was a team effort. Modest as ever. Anyway, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. Sorry. Let me backtrack a little. Hi, you two. It's been ages. What brings you back to Fontaine?
Hey there, you two. Fancy running into you here.
Yeah. Why is Kinich here?
Also, a less than pleasant shock. What the heck was all that about a Saurian meat restaurant and the eunuchs getting stabbed? Please say you weren't being serious.
Oh, that. We were just trading tabloid headlines. Is that what you're talking about?
Trading tabloid headlines?
Yeah. Charlotte and I were having a little contest to see who could find the most ridiculous
Oh.
fake news stories. Either I got lucky, or I have a knack for honing
Did
in
they
on the most
debate us in
outrageous
the
material.
trailer then? I'm sorry you had to see such an unflattering sight of Fontaine, Mr. Kinich. These third-rate tabloids write their headlines purely to shock and scandalize. All they care about is grabbing your attention to boost their sales. So was Nobilet not stabbed? Was it all just a debate? The ones who still got a shred of dignity and will at least clarify the truth in their main body of the article, although the misleading headline is still an underhanded trick to draw readers in. Clickbait. But others, like the one we were just reading aloud, have no qualms about making outright fabrications.
If I had to quantify it, I'd say about 1% of what they write is the truth.
That's pretty lenient of you, Mr. Kinich.
Huh? Him? Lenient? Oh, you gotta be kidding!
Is he scared of the Gardamek?
Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to give credit to these so-called news stories for occasionally including a grain of truth. All I'm saying is, even the wildest leaps of the human imagination are always rooted in reality.
You mean all those fake headlines you mentioned actually do have some basis in fact?
Sure they do. For instance, there was in fact a smuggling trial recently.
Mhm.
Considering the amount of speculation surrounding the smuggled goods, it's no wonder there are rumors about restaurants serving saurian meat or teacups being unearthed from ancient ruins. But in reality, the goods in question were simply a few ancient relics dug up from ruins in Natlan. Rest assured, no saurians were harmed in the process.
Well, that's good. And if you're wondering why the Eudex didn't preside over the trial, it's because this case was assigned to another judge right from the offset. There are more judges other than Nobilet. What? There are other judges in Fontaine? How did I not know that? It's not as if the Palais Mammonia only has one judge. We can't expect Monsieur Nobilet to handle every single case himself. It seemed like he did. On a more interesting note, the trial in question went remarkably smoothly, and it was all thanks to Mr. Kinich's testimony as a key witness.
Oh, okay. Paimon was so busy freaking out about those headlines that she totally forgot to ask why you're here in Fontaine, Kinich.
It was all a misunderstanding. Maybe not. But it'd be even better. But it'd be an even better world for me if Mr. Kinich here would agree to another exclusive interview with the Steambird.
It was a pretty open and shut case, and my testimony in court was clear enough. But I'm guessing, Mademoiselle Charlotte, that you're less interested in the case than you are in trying to uncover some news stories
Mademoiselle.
about Natlan.
He is a gentleman. Drat, you saw right through me. Guess I'll put it down to the keen instincts of a renowned saurian hunter. Any response to that, or...?
I appreciate your kind invitation, but like I said, storytelling isn't really my forte. If you're dead set on doing an interview, why not talk to the traveler
Back to
instead?
me again. Ah, of course, that's a brilliant idea. But that also means I'll need a bit more time to prep. Let me put together a thorough list of interview questions. Oh boy. Well, I know I can be persistent, but at the end of the day, it's your call. Anyway, I should probably be getting back to work. I also need to track down a what? Gestionnaire? What the hell's a gestionnaire? And report these increasingly outrageous tabloids. Farewell, my friends, until we meet again.
Charlotte never stops, does she?
Good, I could turn on autoplay now.
Just have to ask. That how thing that popped out before, or was it a how? It kind of looked like a how, but at the same time,
Oh, that thing. Yeah, that was a how.
Huh? Yeah.
what's up with him? Like, he's still noisy, but he's way quieter than before. It's like he's trying to hide or something.
Maybe he's not acclimatizing very well to Fontaine?
Could be.
Not acclimatizing? Aw, poor Almighty Dragon Lord is not feeling well.
He is taking the opportunity to
Too
rip
bad he didn't come out
into
to
him.
argue back.
Wait, what do you mean he can't come out?
What do you mean?
There's nothing physically wrong with him. It actually has
Oh.
to law we learned about after arriving
The
in Fontaine.
flying objects.
Apparently, it's forbidden to release flying objects within Fontaine city limits
Oh,
during
that's
the first
brilliant.
3 days of each month.
Ah, I get it now.
Paimon sure does. Paimon's been down this
Paimon's a
road.
balloon, so
Here's
it's
the
fine.
solution. As long as Kaniche holds onto a house tail, he'll be considered an Almighty Dragon Lord balloon, not a flying Almighty Dragon Lord.
Not gonna lie, I was considering that. But a How wasn't too thrilled with the idea of huffing and puffing away in the form of a mini helium balloon. That said, it's pretty annoying how he keeps randomly popping up all of a sudden. Anyway, this morning I saw a notice outside the Palais Mermonia about an event that's set to take place outside the city soon. Something to do with filmmaking. I hear that's all the rage here. I was planning to stay here and do some exploring for a few extra
Ooh.
days anyway.
Is
So, I
Javier
think
going
I'll
to
go check
play
it
a
out.
role?
It'll be a good chance to let that noisy helium balloon out. He might even learn a thing or two. If you're free, why don't you come along?
Sure. Seeing how angry always makes my day.
I know where it is, so let me lead the
Alright.
way.
Whirling Waltz Act 1, an overnight fantasy land. Alright. Oh, up here. Just in case there's combat.
Looks like I remembered correctly. Here we are.
Wow, this is awesome! Hard to believe it was just an empty beach before.
Any
Yeah,
faces
It was
around?
still completely deserted only a few days ago when I passed by on my way to testify at the Opera House. There must be some efficient workers in Fontaine. Quite impressive.
A few days? One night was all it took. Rap-a-tap-tap, ta-da!
Hmm.
But is this all it takes to blow people away? Oh, no, no, no. Given my past experience, I can't let myself get carried away.
There's something oddly familiar about the way you talk.
Well, I can't believe you actually remember me. It's me, Lepine Pauline. That's right, the unlucky one.
Yeah, good to see you again. The prototype lens has come in handy, by the... Oh, the beggiest beggar of all the begdom! I remember now!
Fantasyland?
At least that's how I like to think of it myself. A magical
It has
land
been
of
a while.
fantasy, the stuff of film buffs' dreams. I know it sounds like I'm laying it on thick, but that really is the goal here. As you can see, the theme of this amusement park is Fontanian filmmaking, a place for all film lovers to come together and co-construct a world of dreams.
Co-construct? Well, that's a relief. Sounds like you're sharing the cost this time rather than pouring your entire life savings into a single project.
Nope! I might be inviting others to help fund this, but that doesn't mean I haven't thrown all of my life savings into it too.
Yeah, she has.
Huh? You've got to be kidding. Look at you, puny little humans. Recklessly betting your entire future against some stupid vanity project. If you're expecting even an ounce of sympathy from the almighty Dragon Lord, dream on! Mockery is all you shall get, straight from the heart!
Sorry, just ignore that little gizmoid. He likes to butt in occasionally. Do go on.
Gizmoid? Who you call Gizmoid? You're the Gizmoid!
What?
Wow! That's quite a nifty mecha you've got yourself there. Is it some sort of smart personal assistant? You ought to let Miss Charlotte see your
I don't know
project.
about smart.
Who knows? Maybe you could even look into mass production.
Hell no.
Mass production? Ugh, insolent, vulgar, and disrespectful! I, the almighty Dragon Lord, am one of a kind! There has never been another like me, nor will there ever be!
I think
And
even
another thing,
she is
honor to the
losing
understatement
patience.
of the century. I shall have you know that I am Kahulahau, forebear of ancient wisdom. I lived for eons long before any of you were born!
What? Heavens above! I beg your pardon, forebear of ancient wisdom. Please, I meant no offense.
Idiot meets idiot.
What's all the fuss? Making some new friends, are we?
Hey, Navia.
Miss Navia!
Is she help funding this?
Allow me to introduce the star behind all the work that's gone into this venue. Miss Navia, president of Fontaine Spina di Rosula.
Hello, everyone. Partner, Paimon. How have you been lately?
Ah, my trusty partner.
Hello there. I'm Kanich.
What about me? What about me? My useless servant can't even give me a proper introduction.
You'd think someone yelling their name out in the middle of a public street really needs an introduction?
True.
He's not wrong. I caught yours just now, in fact. So, you must be the almighty Dragon Lord, Mr. Ahau. It's a pleasure to meet you.
No.
Oh, see that? That's what I call proper manners. Well, it's not every day you meet a well-mannered human. Navia, was it? Excellent. You may address the almighty Dragon Lord by his name. Navia, don't you think the title Almighty Dragon Lord is a bit silly?
It's no big deal. All little animals do that, don't they? I mean, try to puff themselves up to look more impressive.
He's totally being treated like a little cuddly pet.
Anyway, it's all thanks to Miss Navia and the Spina di Rosula that Fantasyland's gotten up and running in the space of a single night. Honestly, thank heavens! After After all that paperwork and endless waiting, the event and venue finally got the green light. I couldn't wait a moment longer. The second the approval came through, I reached out to President Navia, hoping she could lend a hand. After all, who else but the Spina di Rosula would indulge such impulsive demands?
Sorry, traveler. Miss Lapine Pauline sometimes gets a bit overwhelmed by her own excitement. As you can see,
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm guessing she hasn't gone into much detail about the event yet. So let me fill you in. In short, the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland is a fan convention that's open to film enthusiasts from all over Teyvat. Miss Lapine Pauline is hosting this event and also providing technical support.
Huh? Cheval Moran?
That's right. The one and only Surintendant Cheval Moran.
Who?
After much persistence and many solicitations, I finally obtained Lady Farina's permission to use the image of her close friend.
Wait.
Not only is
Oh,
our
right,
mascot drawing in
course.
fans by the
I
minute,
forgot,
but
that's
she's also boosting her own
the name of one of her
popularity.
summons.
And that was always the goal. A win-win arrangement.
It's been a while since we last met, but still, it's a surprise to hear Lapine Pauline coming out with such sensible ideas. By the way, Miss Lapine Pauline, have you decided to switch careers and go into film tech?
Not exactly. By chance, one of the prototype lenses I developed caught a photographer's eye, and it's now being used for the latest cinematic productions. Thanks to this unexpected opportunity, I've had the chance to invent various film-related equipment and props.
That's right. So don't underestimate Miss Lapine Pauline, our resident engineer. She's the technical powerhouse at the core of this entire event. As for the Spina di Rosula, we're mainly here to take care of planning, operations, and management. For anyone feeling inspired to set up a booth, Miss Lapine Pauline and I will provide the necessary technical and operational support once their application has been approved. By the way, traveler, are you at all interested in taking part? It would be a chance for you to earn some extra income. Plus, with your skills, I'm sure you could bring something special to the
Yeah,
table.
sounds like a lot of fun.
Paimon would be even more tempted if you were to, say, throw in one of those fancy feasts she's seen in those gourmet food reels.
Well, as it happens, that'll be a piece of
Escobier.
Everyone needs to eat, whether they be tourists or the
Is
stall owners
Escobier gonna be
themselves.
here?
So thanks to Miss Navia's help, we've managed to invite none other
Hey.
than celebrity chef Miss Escobier to run our theme restaurant. Look over there.
What's going on?
You! Yes, you! For the last time, the ingredients have to be in the right ratio! Get it right next time, or you might as well just lie down on the chopping board yourself.
She seems a bit busy right now.
Well, I'm sold. I think I'll make a How go be her assistant.
You little... what's your game here?
Get rid of you.
Demoiselle, sorry to bother you, but there's an issue over here that requires your personal attention.
Apologies. Looks like it's back to work with me. Please feel free to take a gander at what we've got. Anyway, if you're interested in taking part, come find
Sure
me
thing.
later.
Alright. Talk to Navia. Who else is about there? Find out more about the convention by asking Lapine Pauline. I wanted to talk to Navia. Anyway, forget you. Hey, Escopier.
The fresh vegetables from the new batch are exceptional quality. I just wish I could say the same about the new staff.
Rip you two. Alright, Lapine Pauline. What exactly is this festival going to be about?
Apologies if you overheard my harsh words just now, but I assure you it is entirely necessary. The sheer lack of standards here will be the death of me. Do you have any idea of the kind of customers I'm gonna get with how lax things are at the moment? The ones that leave their guns behind by accident and then come back to collect them later, bringing ammunition with them.
Yeah, that's the kind of customer you wouldn't forget in a hurry.
Oh.
Wait, has that happened before?
I wouldn't be surprised.
No, it's just the mention of guns reminded me. Someone did actually leave their gun nearby.
Chevreuse?
Just before we started setting up, as we were cleaning up the site, someone stumbled upon a mysterious locked box.
Oh.
It didn't look like something from Fontaine, though. It had more of a Natlanese vibe.
Oh?
Do you think a foreign tourist might have left it behind?
That's what I assumed at first. But the box was buried beneath a pile of wooden planks, rocks, and whatnot, so it seemed like someone deliberately hid it there. But I didn't see much point in speculating, so the best thing I could think of was to hand it over to the authorities. I trekked all the way over to the Palais Mermonia just to hand it in. Ugh, it was exhausting.
What did the authorities make of it?
Oh, they made a mountain out of a molehill, as usual. Before even addressing the question of what was actually inside the box, they had several heated discussions about whose responsibility
How long have I been playing
it was
this game?
to write the lost and found notice. Thankfully, the ever-reliable officer
Since
stepped
September
up and immediately
28th,
called in
2020.
the Maréchaussée Phantom to
Yeah,
crack the
since
lock
launch.
and check if there were any dangerous items
Welcome in,
inside.
by the way, Aria.
And
Is that how it's
for
pronounced?
now,
Aria?
there was a gun.
Wow, that's a dangerous item, all right.
Mind if I ask what kind of gun it was?
Oh yeah, Mr. Kanich, you're from Natlan, aren't you? Do you know a lot about guns?
Yeah, there's a few people that use
You could
guns.
say it comes with the job. I have an interest in weaponry.
Yeah, he
and the
doesn't
like.
use one.
Such a
He uses a
spoiled
grappling
brat.
hook.
What are the
I guess
things
that's kinda
need
close.
Not good enough for you anymore?
Yep, got sick of those long ago.
You little! Don't dare you turn your nose up at my gifts! Why
Time for a timeout, old timer.
Finally.
Sorry, where were we?
How am I doing today? Not too bad. I've only been awake for about an
It's
hour
kinda
now.
hard to describe.
Well, maybe a little
To
over
me,
an
it
hour.
Didn't even really look like a gun.
I'm excited for the Star Rail live stream though.
Give me a second. I'll knock out a quick sketch. Something like this.
The hell is that? Look like no normal gun to me. It looks kind of Dragon Tech.
Whoa, it's so neat and precise!
Sketched by a professional engineer, after all.
It's nothing.
Do I have a favorite game of all time?
Sorry. Is something wrong with my
Ooh,
drawing?
that's a tough
I
one.
know it doesn't really look like a gun, but I assure you, this is exactly what it looked like.
Because
And
my
it's
favorite
certainly
game
Genshin
of
as
all
well,
time
too.
probably
I
isn't something I
learned that with the
play
officer from the
that
Maréchaussée Phantom.
often.
No, quite the opposite. The features are very accurate.
I mean,
It is
Legend of Zelda
definitely
Ocarina of Time is an annual
Please,
game for
don't
me.
mind
I
me.
play that every year.
I'm just taking a
I
moment.
do
to
some
retire.
kind of playthrough every year. Dark Cloud on the PS2 is also a
I should be the one
huge
thanking
game
you.
for me.
Thank you. And everyone else
Devil
for
May
your
Cry
support.
as well.
Don't mention it.
A lot of PS2
Besides,
era,
we
like
haven't
early
done
PS2
anything.
era stuff.
Not at
Uh,
all. The buzz
some
and excitement
PS1
you
stuff.
guys bring is exactly what this
But
event
from
needs.
games I still actively
Oh,
play,
dear. I'm starting
probably gonna have to be Final Fantasy
Guilty watching
14
everyone else toil away. Guess it's about time I got
because
back
I've
to
been
work
playing
too.
that since
But
2010.
just before I go,
If you
one
include
last thing.
version 1.0,
Traveler, it's wonderful to see you. Here's to a successful
and I still play that
collaboration.
regularly. Maybe not every day anymore, but regularly enough. And obviously, I play Genshin every day for like nearly 5 years now. So it's actually kind of hard to say like a favorite
Sure
game of
you
all time.
noticed that there was something unusual about that gun.
Because that can change depending on like a favorite game to actively play,
Correct. It's
or
most
is
likely
it
an old
something I
weapon
have the
dug up from
most
some
nostalgia
ancient
for?
dragon ruins. Based on my experience, it might be more accurate to refer to it as a hand cannon. But in Fontaine terms, it's not wrong to call it a gun.
Mhm.
Given why I came here, don't you think it's curious that an
I knew it
ancient
was
dragon
dragon.
relic of unknown origin would turn up like this?
I
out
knew
of
it
the
looked
blue?
dragon.
I suspect this gun might have something to do with that smuggling case. It might have slipped through the
My
cracks.
VTuber looks great. I mean, it's not
Time
really
is
a,
of the essence.
it's not like a
So
VTuber
I'd
model
like to
or
head over to
anything.
the Palais Marmonia to
It
verify
is
my
just
suspicions.
a slightly edited version of one of the Hu Tao
Then we can head out that way. Or,
emotes
if you
in
want
this
to catch
game.
up with your friends first, I can
Hu
wait.
Tao is a character from Genshin Impact. He's my favorite character in Genshin Impact. And basically what I did was see these. I took, which one was it? This one, the Yawn one. And I edited it. I removed the hand and I changed up the face. I basically took like pieces from other icons. I don't remember which one it was. I think it might have been this one. I took the eyes from this one and the mouth and a mouth from one of the other ones. I just edited it and made it myself, so it's just like a default pose. I can't afford a proper VTuber model. I would if I could. But that's not even high on my list of things I need to replace. Or not replace, I need to buy. Like, I need to replace my PC. Hey, Auroron.
Are you mimicking me? Now's not the time. Come on.
No, I mean, one of our buddies is here, for real. Quite a few of them, actually.
Aurora and Aoife, what brings you to Fontaine?
Huh? How come you're... Ah, I'm guessing Kanich is here because of that international smuggling case, right? I've heard
And
quite
why
a bit
are they
about
here?
Word sure gets around quickly, huh?
that. First time abroad and you're already making headlines.
Oh, stop it. It's not like I was the center of attention.
Wasn't expecting to see the Traveler and
Hey,
Pilot here too.
I'm a worldwide
Come
adventurer.
on,
There's only
Eva.
one nation I haven't been to
Huh?
yet.
A traveler, by definition, is someone who travels around.
Fair point.
You do artwork for streamers and make models? That's cool.
Anyway,
I'm not
back on
looking
topic.
for one at the moment.
Wait a second, Nat. I lost my train of thought.
As I said, it's
What were
not
you
high
talking
on my
about again?
priority list.
Why, you're out here, of course.
Mainly it is
For
Fork of
vegetables.
mainly it is a new PC. I really need a new
I'll go
PC.
first. It's for the Chevrolamine Film Fantasyland. Wait, is that right?
It's Cheval Moran.
Ah, right. I keep stumbling over that one. Guess I owe Cheval Moran an apology, even if she's not here.
It's okay.
Anyway, long story short, the festival restaurant urgently needed fresh vegetables from Natlan, which is why Aoife and I are here.
So, you guys are vegetable couriers?
He is. I'm just here as a responsible adult. It's his first time traveling so far away from home, and all the elders in his tribe were worried. So they had me come along.
Even though it's your first time too.
Right. But they still picked me to accompany you. you gotta wonder why that might be.
Don't you get it? They all just saw how overworked you were, so they used it as an excuse to send you off on a vacation.
Wait, what? So I'm getting the grandson treatment now too? See? Doesn't matter how much older you are than this dude. Hang out with him long enough, and you'll eventually find yourself being treated like a kid.
Meaning everyone looks after you. What's so bad about that?
In theory,
I appreciate
nothing
the
at all.
offer, but I'm alright for now.
In that case, guess I better start over. Hi guys, my name's Aoife, and I just turned 5.
I love how like cocky he is.
Paimon's not sure who the responsible adult is anymore.
He's just mocking Auroron.
Cuckoo. If he was here, we'd be making more of a ruckus than we already are.
That's exactly what's got me worried.
Aoife, there's nothing to worry about. You're a big boy. You can handle yourself now even without Kakuku.
You think that's what I'm worried about? Anyway, my priority right now is Kakuku. Suffice it to say, Kakuku's in big doo-doo.
How so? He's so small, and all he knows are a few harmless phrases. What kind of trouble could he even get himself into?
Let me guess. Did he get caught out by the law on flying objects?
I don't think he would.
Bro, you
Why
too?
would he count?
Not me. How?
It's a bird.
Oh, that pesky little chatterbox. So that's why he hasn't interrupted us this whole time. Guess he's too scared to show his face.
That, plus he's already spouted enough nonsense for one day. So I've put him on mute
You can
till
do that.
tomorrow.
Nice
Keep
one.
doing that.
If I was even half as decisive as you are, I would have kept a closer hold on Kakuku so he didn't get a chance to go flying off.
I guess that's what flying objects do.
Oh no, bro. Or rather, did Kakuku get caught by the guards for flying around?
If they had managed that, we'd at least be able to track him down. But when the guards started chasing him, Kakuku flew into that building next door. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a high-stakes pursuit going down in there as we speak. Just like one of those cool crime movies.
Which building?
Uh-oh.
Yep, that's the
Oh
one.
boy.
Kakuku sure has a good eye for a getaway. It's the tallest building around. I may be able to fly up pretty high, but checking every last window would still take quite a while. As for Aoife, well, let's just say he's not flying anywhere without a Saurian. Sorry about that.
Not like it's my fault, though. You don't have to apologize on my behalf.
Wait a sec. What's this got to do with how high you can fly? Kakuku's got himself into a real mess here. Like a panicked animal running straight into a trap. It's pretty worrying.
He'll be fine.
I'm starting to picture him flapping through a barrage of gunfire while important documents are flying about left, right, and center.
Heck yeah! If anyone can pull it off, it's Kakuku. He's always been such an awesome Saurus.
Awesome
I believe in
Saurus. Also, oh yeah, I appreciate the hustle, but I'm okay. Really.
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
Of course I'm for real.
Oh,
Why
you
does
said it.
something like that?
You said the thing.
All right. Everyone's an awesome Saurus. Well, the human version. But our priority right now should be to go in there and check up on Kakuku.
As it happens, Kinich and I were just heading over to the Palais Mammonia for something else.
Leave it to us.
You sure? Wow, awesome. That'll be a huge help.
And if Kakuku doesn't listen to you, I give you permission to pull out a couple of his feathers.
Wait, since when was that up to you?
Well, then it's your call, bro.
All right then, if Kakuku doesn't listen to you, I also give you permission to pull out a couple of his feathers.
There you go. If he objects to that, tell him to come find us.
He won't. Trust me.
Nothing new there.
Oh,
The first few days of every month are always
Cornelia.
noisy.
Oh, hi. Oh, you're the guestie on air. Oh, no, there's more than one of you. All right. Oh, they're all that?
What's all that commotion? Are they arguing in there?
Uh-oh. Sidine, everything okay? Oh, shit, Risley's here as well. Please be voiced, you two.
No way, bro!
Hey, Novelette's voiced. That's good, good, good. Oh,
Did you
good.
say he came from Natland? No.
Less editing, the better. So far, it's only been Charlotte that's
I can
not voiced.
understand his words, just not what they mean.
Oh no.
For real now. Bro, what's up?
He keeps repeating the same things over and over again. Oh, you know one another.
He's a bro of a bro.
He's a friend. Yeah, a saurian friend of a human friend.
Great. Well, that was easy. Looks like we've tracked down the owner. Guess that's one less lost and found notice for you to write, Monsieur Neuvillette.
For real?
Traveler, was there something important you wanted to discuss with the Udex? I'm just about done with my business here. Need me to step out?
Stay and hear them out first. Perhaps it will have some bearing on your own work. If I'm not mistaken, you are the same Mr. Kanich who served as a witness in the smuggling trial? I take it there's been a further development in the case.
That's right. Very perceptive, Mr. Udex.
Alright, that's enough out of you, buddy.
So you've met Neuvillette before? But wasn't the trial overseen by another judge?
I've seen his photo in the papers.
Being a bit too
But
pushy.
as for this other gentleman,
Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Risley, administrator of the Fortress of Meripede. Or in layman's terms, Fontaine's prison warden. Please, feel free to share anything about the case. There's no need to keep anything from him.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Wow, that sounded just like me. But should we really discuss official business in front of the Saurian?
Oh wow, oh no.
I believe he said...
Hmm?
Or rather, I suppose he meant that he'll keep this to himself. Though I
Can
should
Neuvillette
mention, Mr.
actually
Kanich,
understand
that we will
him?
have to ask you to sign a confidentiality agreement.
From one dragon to another?
Let us return to the matter at hand. Mr. Kanich, was there something else you wanted to discuss relating to the case?
yes. Let me fill you in.
Uh-huh. Neuvillette makes inquiries with the relevant personnel, and sure enough, they locate the box and the gun that Lepine Pauline spoke of.
Wow. It really is exactly like Lepine Pauline's sketch. That must be all that practice drawing engineering blueprints, huh?
So if it's true that this weapon came into Fontaine alongside the contraband from the smuggling case, then there's a high
Yeah, that's
chance we overlooked the
clearly a
suspect.
That's exactly my line of thought.
I see.
secret source automaton weapon.
Mr. Kanich, thank you for reporting this promptly. I'll arrange for the Marechaussee Phantom to investigate right away. We should begin by questioning the prisoners in custody. Risley.
I'll sign off on the interrogation request. Don't you worry.
That would be much appreciated.
It's lucky that the Palais Mermonia wasn't scheduled to release any public bulletins today, and that this gun's lost and found notice hasn't been written up yet. In other words, the news hasn't leaked.
I'll be staying in Fontaine for the time being. If there's any progress in the investigation or you need my help, feel free to reach out
Yeah,
anytime.
that goes for me too.
Yep, we were just about to go help out with Lepine Pauline's convention. If there's any news, we'll keep you all posted.
Marvelous. Thank you all. Well then, all that's left is to...
What?
He really does come out with the most unexpected things. Who did he learn it all from?
Couple of top bros from Natland.
Huh. Well, it's pretty extraordinary.
Anyway, according to due process, we must first determine whether Mr. Kakuku qualifies as a flying object.
I don't think he does.
And
It's an
following
animal.
on from our conversation just now, he also needs to sign a confidentiality agreement. Drafting said agreement may take some time.
Looks like you'll be staying with us for a while then, Kakuku. Excited?
I can help pass a message on to his friends.
That would save us a lot of trouble. Many thanks.
Yeah, don't mention it.
Alright then, we'd better get going. No need to see us off.
Alright. Tell Ron and Aoife about what's been going on. How's my recording timer? 44 minutes, that's fine. They still hanging out here? Yeah, they are.
Aurora and Aoife, we found Kakuku!
What's the situation? How bad is it?
There's some good news and some bad news.
Oh no. When I saw that Kakuku wasn't with you, I'd already prepared myself
He's
for the
safe,
worst.
he's fine.
Relax, Aoife. Maybe Kakuku just prefers high-rise living now. Sometimes you just have to let the kids grow up and make their own choices in life.
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
It's not that bad. Kakuku's fine. Still very much alive and kicking for starters.
He hasn't been arrested either, so no jail time.
Even had an interesting chat with some veritable VIPs.
See?
You're not exactly reassuring me here.
As for the bad news, well, it's really not that bad. Kakuku accidentally overheard some top secret stuff, so he has to stay at the Palais Mermonia for a while to sign a confidentiality agreement. But there's no need to worry. The person in charge of looking after Kakuku is super nice, so he'll be absolutely
You'll just have to wait a bit longer.
All right. That doesn't sound too bad after all. Wow, hearing that's put my mind to rest.
But based on my understanding of how things work here, the ban on flying objects should be over by the time Kakuku actually gets out.
What a shame. Oh well, I guess we'll just have to go have some fun without him.
You don't look disappointed in the slightest.
Anyway, Auroron and I will be staying in guest rooms upstairs at the Hotel de Boer.
Hi there, Ice.
Feel free
Welcome
to
in.
drop by if you need us.
Yay! Problem solved! Alright, let's catch up another day.
Oh, wait, is that it? Was that Act 1 done already? Oh. I was kind of hoping it'd be longer than that. Alright. Guess I can stop the recording. Wait, before I stop the recording. Let's head over here. Is there any, like, event games on now, or are they not yet? Was it really just part 1 of the story and that's it? None of the event minigames or anything like that? Yeah, I guess that was it.
Traveler, it's you! Ready to join the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland crew?
Yeah, let's do this.
It's time time, dear
Was there a
partner
quest in my
Paimon,
log that I
for
didn't
us
see?
to turn our
Because I did
attention
see
to
it say
Savona
speak to
Ran
Navia
Film
earlier,
Fantasyland. As I
but then it
mentioned,
swapped
the park was
to
started up by enthusiasts
speak to
who brought
Lupine
in Miss
Pauline.
Ina Di Rosula to handle the planning, construction, and operations. Of course, enthusiasts aren't typically all-around experts. They usually stick to designing the event booths. We, for our part, handle long-term operations and develop standardized strategies.
Sorry about that noise. My neighbour seems to be hammering.
Long-term operations? Strategy?
Don't know what.
Sounds so complicated.
My downstairs neighbour seems to be hammering their wall or something. And it looked like my mic was picking it up.
Do you think we can handle this?
Not every big boss went to business school, you know. We've done plenty of big business ourselves. True.
More like it.
We've ran
Seen it all
stalls
before,
and
haven't
we've
we,
helped out
partner?
businesses plenty of
I'd even
times.
go as far as to say you've shaped some of Tevat's biggest business ventures. Anyway, first things first. Let's get an overview of how the whole festival's gonna be run.
Oh, is this the actual event? Okay.
As you can see, our fantasy land's a bit like a sugar-free macaron right now.
So disgusting.
Several areas are still under
A
construction.
sugar-free macaron? Ugh.
The Spina's only been able
I
to
like
hire a limited
macarons.
number of craftsmen.
You shouldn't desecrate them like
Besides,
that.
we don't have enough experience to handle multiple projects simultaneously. That's why I chose to adopt a time slot-based planning method, so we can focus on specific tasks during each designated
Is this
period.
a management event?
Upgrading facilities, expanding the venue, hiring staff. All of this requires funds and time slots to accomplish.
I'm not gonna like this. I'm really not gonna like this.
So, it's our job to allocate precious time slots in each business cycle to the most
I
worthwhile
don't like
tasks.
management games.
As we attract more guests and earn money to add to our funds, we'll also be able to work more efficiently, which will allow us to divide each cycle into finer time slots, which will let us get more done.
So we'll be limited in the decisions we can make and tasks we can focus on within each time period. Which means we have to use our limited actions and Mora to earn even more Mora. Kinda like playing chess or cards then. Cooking up a strategy in advance is gonna be key. Paimon thinks she just about gets it. How do you feel about it, Traveler?
Yeah, sounds right up my alley.
Yep, come on, we can do this. You mentioned standardized strategy guides just now. Does that mean there are non-standard ways to take part too?
Of course. Film and entertainment mean different things to different people, and there's gonna be a wide range of exciting activities for people to try out. If we're not careful, some visitors might wander off and end up getting in trouble, and others might pick up dangerous props by mistake. To avoid confusion, we need to create a standardized strategy guide for each activity. Just think of it like a walkthrough.
Okay. You want me to be your test player, eh?
Wow, if we're the first ones to test out the activities, who knows what surprises there could be waiting for us. But if we hit a tough spot, we'll just have to rely on our skills to carry us through.
Hopefully it goes without saying that I'd never put you in danger, partner. I carefully checked all the existing activities before you arrived, and I can assure you that they're all perfectly safe. I also wanted you to experience the activities before anyone else gets to. It'll be fun. Plus, we'd like to hear your thoughts and suggestions.
Oh, those are two things Navia is best at. Making people feel safe and having fun.
Great! Well, I can't wait to hear what you think. Your input is super important to us. All right then, let's start with Eclectic Escapades and put our first guide together.
Okay. Here we go. Wait. What the hell is that on the map? Huh. It's like they've stamped my map. Eclectic Escapades. Unlock facility. Right. Go formulate. So what's this do? Oh. Collect the required number of adventure coins, reach a destination. Okay. So it's a race. Thankfully not as automated as the Wuthering Waves version of these. Because did anyone else do that Wuthering Waves event recently with like the flying? You didn't need to touch like the controls once. As soon as you started flying, that was it. You're on like a designated path that you automatically fly on. Oops. And there was several of them. I didn't need to touch the controller. The moment I started flying, that was it. Like, there you go. I should have took the opportunity to start a new recording.
Both of you seem even more excited than before. Looks like your first trial run didn't
The
disappoint.
challenge format is super easy to get into.
Paimon hasn't actually watched that many films, but after trying it out, she might just be hooked. We should check out the film that it's based on.
Great job, Paimon. That's exactly what our enthusiast friends were hoping you'd say. They'd be beyond delighted to hear that visitors are curious about the films that inspired these attractions. Some have even been willing to contribute extra funds out of their own pockets. Where budgets have allowed, of course.
Out of their own pockets?
That's right. While the Spina di Rosula covers the cost of basic booth materials and rental fees, many fans have personally funded promotional materials and related merchandise. The cost of the booth itself isn't their main expense. Some of them have already started designing spin-off products inspired by film characters. Take our official mascot, Surintendant Chevalmoran, for instance. She won second place in the last most popular character poll for the comic film category, and was even dubbed the pinnacle of round bouncy cuteness. Many people have expressed interest in designing cushions based on her image, using the highest quality fabrics and hiring the most skilled artisans to mass produce them.
Brina is really making off like pretty with her summons, isn't she?
Lots of similar products.
Now you mention it, I kind of want one too.
Sounds irresistible, right? Plus, as Surintendant Chevalmoran's guardian and official image rights agent, Farina will receive 60% of the sales
60%, wow.
After all, the fans are doing this voluntarily, not for profit, but to promote Surintendant Chevalmoran's adorable image. The more Mora ends up in Farina's purse, the better Surintendant Chevalmoran's meals will be. And who wouldn't be happy to hear that?
Oh, Paimon likes the sound of that. Everyone working hard for something they all love without worrying about profit.
Still, we can't just ignore Mora completely. Whether it's fan creations or official commercial projects, some level of financial balance is still necessary. The same logic applies to the Chevalmoran film Fantasyland taken as a whole. Once we finish the standardized strategy guides, our attractions can officially be open to the public. But we can't take personal charge of the ticketing process. There's plenty of work to do at the various booths, and the park itself is a work in progress. We'll need to assign dedicated employees to maintain and manage each attraction. There's a recruitment section on the park's bulletin board. We've received many applications, and each candidate has their strengths. Our job is to match the best candidates to each attraction based on their overall performance. Once assigned, the staff will keep the attractions running, ensuring a continuous revenue stream.
Wait, so we've suddenly gone from being playtesters to heads of human resources? That's
I
definitely a
have
first
very
for
high
us.
standards when it comes to reviewing resumes.
Just don't hold everyone up to your own standards, okay? You can't expect everyone else to be as capable as you. Alright, time to review some resumes. Fingers crossed we'll get some
Come on,
exceptional
cutscene. I have a
candidates.
minute. Oh, good. Alright. Let's end that recording and I'll start a fresh one. Alright, this definitely seems like the kind of thing like Linny and Lynette would be interested in participating in. So who knows? Alright, Helene, recruit, confirm assignment. Maybe not. Oh, not to run like stalls and stuff, but to like have an attraction, maybe?
Employee is really getting into their role.
Wishing them success on the job.
You're both doing great. You sound more like bosses than I do. In any case, with this, the Chevalmoran Film Fantasyland is now officially open. Running a theme park is a long-term project. You won't make much if you try and rush it. We're just about done with our current work setup, so let's take a short break and wait for this cycle's revenue report to come in.
Okay. End the current operation cycle. How does one do that? Oh, right. Uh-huh.
Well, the numbers might not look that impressive, but given that we're just getting the ball rolling, I'd say that wasn't a bad start. Building on this momentum, we must consider rolling out more unique business strategies during the next cycle. To draw in the crowds, I've invited one of Fontaine's very own celebrity chefs, my good friend Escoffier. She'll be performing right here in the amusement park's restaurant. On that note, let's go catch up with her.
So, is the restaurant part of our business strategy too? There are so many layers to this
yeah.
operation.
People need to eat. And what better than like the world's best chef?
The restaurant is up to standard, and the waterside location will make for a unique dining experience. The beautiful scenic reflections in the water create a stunning backdrop, lifting diners' spirits and allowing them to truly savor their meals. Ingredients, check. Cooking utensils, check. Looks like we're ready to rumble.
Hey there, Escoffier.
Oh, my employers are here.
Employers.
The president of the Spina di Rasula, plus the famous traveler and Paimon. I must say, you seem a bit overqualified to be running a film-themed amusement park.
I'd say that if anyone here was overqualified,
Yeah.
it would be the former head chef of the Hotel de Boer. Wherever you walk, the aroma of fine cuisine follows in your wake.
Let's get back to business. I'm guessing you want the traveler to help me decide the theme dish for each cycle, right?
Theme dish.
This
This is the equivalent of hiring like Gordon Ramsay to work a carnival food stall.
Her culinary masterpieces will
You know,
surely
or like
have
one of
other
those like
surprising
food
effects.
trucks, you know?
Just imagine, Paimon, if
That's
all
like
you needed was a
barely big
single
enough to
ticket
fit
to
one
enjoy
person in.
all the attractions and taste all the legendary food. Wouldn't you be tempted?
You know, like a burger van or something. I'm sure he has.
Every single day.
Like for
Now,
like
here's the twist. To get the
for
most out of this
TV
strategy,
reasons.
the menu can't be made public. Based on research by a certain food branding consultant, many restaurants have started
But not to like
offering a special
run one,
chef surprise dish.
I'm sure.
So give me some inspiration every few business cycles, and I'll decide on our next theme dish. Now then, give me your hand.
Oh, pleasure. You can keep it.
A warm and energetic feel. Your hands are calloused from wielding your sword, but still quite delicate. When you grasp its hilt, it's like you're holding the bow of a violin. A sword, then. The theme this time shall be strength. Alright, let's find out what strength looks like in gastronomical form.
Okay.
I've refined the sauce for these barbecue ribs. It's a richer flavor than the classic version, but not at all greasy. The mint extract in the seasoning leaves a refreshing aftertaste, perfect for indulging yourself after a fun-filled day. But if you ask me, I'd say the artisans need these more than the guests.
The artisans?
As I'm sure you've noticed, this park isn't quite finished. A serving of these barbecue ribs should help the artisans replenish their strength much more quickly. As their bosses, you have an obligation to provide meals for them. So why not invite them to dine here? Who knows? The morale boost might even improve their productivity.
Oh, if I recall correctly, you once served up some special fish and chips for the porters over at the Fleuve Centre. For several days after, the workers were all incredibly efficient. They'd finish 8 hours of work in just 5. And then, because they clocked out early, they'd come back completely refreshed the next day.
Then there's no time to lose. Go invite the artisans over while these ribs are still hot. I'll prepare some side dishes and desserts too.
That's a great idea! You really live up to your reputation, Escoffier! Looks like these themed dishes are gonna make a huge difference after all. We'll have to make sure we check in with you regularly. The artisans are pumped and ready to roll thanks to that themed dish.
Oh yeah.
And perfect timing, too. Let's take this chance to take the facilities of our eclectic escapades to the next level.
Alright, upgrade facility, upgrade. Ticket price went up. Well, that's not good.
We should be able to attract more customers by upgrading the stall, don't you think?
That's right. Based on my business experience with the Spina di Rosula, I've quantified the service value to help you intuitively understand how satisfied customers are with each stall. An attraction will reach its ideal revenue only when its service value meets customer expectations. As we improve and expand our facilities, expectations will also increase accordingly. When that happens, we can deploy more capable employees or invest funds in training to enhance our employees' skills. That should be everything. Looks like you've pretty much mastered how to run this park.
Huh? Have we really? Thinking about it, we have learned quite a lot, haven't we?
It just goes to show how well Navia explained it all.
Oh, not at all. I wouldn't say I taught you much. Your intuition's been guiding the way mostly. I imagine long-term operations sounded like a scary prospect the first time I mentioned it, huh? But don't let that scare you. Just break things down into smaller steps and tackle them one at a time. Even if you're not a genius or naturally gifted, you'll get it done in the end.
Whoa, seeing your own progress has really got Paimon fired up! Actually, she's gonna jot your words of encouragement right down. From here on out, we'll be running the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland together. Let's make it a big success!
Alright. Uh-huh. Can be unlocked. Don't mind if I do. Decent amount of rewards. Yeah, not bad. Plus a new weapon. My Bose account is going to love that. Maybe. I don't know if it's actually any good or not. What's this? Alright. Where was it? Was it this one? Movie masterpieces. Unlock facility. Is that a new minigame? Go to formulate. Okay. Oh. Is this a combat event? Maybe. It looks like it could be combat. Oh, no, it's not. Out. Okay. Out. It gets a bit too difficult to dodge when you're like that close to it. Oh, okay. I managed. Alright, got 2 moving platforms this time. I see. Ow. Alright, that was unavoidable. I mean, it was entirely avoidable, but... I didn't. Alright. That's cool. Do I need to reset my capture card? Let me reset my capture card. It looked like it was glitching out. Oh yeah, it's been glitching out. Alright. Hopefully not for long. Looks like it only just started, maybe. Come on. There we go. Nope. Mellow Manor. Oh, I can't unlock that yet. Can I hire someone else for the second? Oh, I want to hire Melusines. They're adorable. Okay, these are both a movie masterpiece. He costs a lot more, but gives a better service, so... But he can go up to level 10. He's only at level 7. Oh, what would be better then? It depends what his max like ability is. I want to recruit him. Oh, there we are. Train staff. And again. And again. Oh. Yeah, he is going to be better. He is going to be better. He's already kind of the same-ish. And he can go up to level 10. Yeah. Okay. To the next cycle. Mm-hmm. There you go. Okay. Alright, let's unlock Mallow Manor. Unlock all facilities. So there's only 3 facilities. Okay. Manage Manor. Mellow Manor is a leisure spot to which our animal friends may be invited. You will receive satisfaction rating. Okay. Once you put a certain number of animals of the same species together, satisfaction will greatly increase. Increase satisfaction when placed as neighbours to other animal species. The animals you have invited will stay in the manor. Don't forget to say hello. Okay. There you go. Save arrangement. High satisfaction. Hell yeah. That's what we're talking about. What about staff? For Mallow Manor up to level 10. I will recruit you. And I want this Melusine. Right. Oh, okay. I can't have more than one on them yet. Is that it for the cycle? I guess so. Oh, hello. Okay. Uh... Oh, right. Wrong one. No, just in case. Alright. So what's left for me to do? I'm actually not sure. So do I just go cycle to cycle after doing each upgrade? Alright. Unused action points? What can I use the action points on? Other than upgrades. A scenic area themed after the Natlanese landscape. It adopts the architecture of multiple tribes with bright colours sure to stir the spirits of visitors. Okay. Oh, and I can have more than one person on them now. Good, good, good. So let me upgrade all... I can't upgrade all three of them. Damn it. Alright, let's go to hiring then. I might as well grab both of these guys. That way I can have multiple people on them then. And earn more, I assume. Let's train you. Let's fully level that Melusine. Hell yeah. She's working on her own, so she needs the help. I didn't even do that. Damn it. Alright, next cycle. Hell yeah. Big money! Alright, so let's start with the restaurant this time. Okay. Upgrade something twice. So that'll probably be the Eclectic Escapades. I'm trying to move cursor. Why is it not? Hello? Oh, oh, there we go. Finally. Let's upgrade this twice then. Oh. Go to expand. Okay. Expand facility. Oh. It doesn't take currency to do that. Just the action points. Okay. Go formulate. Ah, it's a flying one this time. Oh. Oops. Oh, that's... I missed so many coins. Oh boy. Maybe I should put a character in the party that can actually fly. Oh, and now I'm swimming through the air. Nice. More than enough coins. Alright. Wait. Before I do, upgrade facility. Insufficient resources? Oh, I don't have enough. Okay. Oh, that sucks. Staff. Let's upgrade my staff then. Where is the meta scene anyway? Does it not actually matter? Alright, so I can't upgrade any of these, can I? A new bow. I have to level that. Depends, actually. I might not yet. I can't expand it because I need... Yeah. Alright. Spend 30% next time I upgrade. Each time I spend funds, guaranteed to receive 15% refund. I'll do that one. 40% extra from Mallow Manor, which I will expand these, or this one at least. Expand the facility. Upgrade the facility. Nice. Okay. I still have the most of the with these guys, so let's put those down. Let me do that. Alright, I'm out of action points, so I can't expand that or upgrade anything else, so let's just go to the next cycle. Start with this. And then let's expand this one. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see what they want me to do. Let me just get to the end. And getting through all of this. Ooh. There we go. Timing that was awkward. Damn it, missed one. That was poor timing. What am I doing? Ah, I missed. That's a better angle. Still missed. I'm not even sure how I got that one. I thought I missed it. What am I doing? Am I supposed to be doing this. I assume so. Alright, yeah. Okay. Oh, was that it? Oh. Kind of expecting a third, like, puzzle or trial. Okay. Let's upgrade this one then. Oh, new staff, eh? They can go up quite a few levels. Alright. I don't have any action points. Next cycle. How many cycles are they going to let us do, I wonder? Alright, let's focus on staff this time. Because they appear to be getting much better. Do I have enough to fully level him? Ooh, do I? Just about. Wow. Okay. And with that, I am very much poor. Right, to the next cycle. Novice supervisor. To the restaurant first. To the staff center. Grab this Miss Gardamet cat. Okay. And Hajanad. Sure. And then we level them. I don't have enough to take this one all the way to 20 like I did the other kid, but I'll at least level it as much as I can. Let's take this one to 10 as well. And then try and do it equally. Alright, so I've got 139. So I can do that. And that. 14. Yep, I can do both. 19. Yep. Just making sure I have enough to do both of them. 24. I can do both of them one more time. There you go. Let's get rid of you. And you. Put Hajanad and Hala or Jala. I'm assuming Hala. No, not use. Sorry, Helene. You're being replaced with Miss Garda Meket. Okay. Next starting stage, 1 cycle remaining. Okay. Oh, it's temporarily closed. I can't do anything. Oh. Okay, that's just that. Okay, I can't actually continue then. I guess that's all my allotted time. Until one day. Yeah, so Sunday that would be. Alright. That's fine. Hey, resin. I'll keep hold of that. Grand Repertory Playhouse. Okay. Almost got enough to do 2 pulls, but I could do another single here. It's another blue. I'll eventually get Ether.
You've got this park off to a great start, partner. The ball's really starting to roll, huh? I can't wait to see how it'll all turn out. How exciting.
Am I still recording? Oh, I've been recording the whole time. Oops. I thought maybe there might have been another cutscene or something.
It's all your fault! All your fault! Your fault, your fault, your fault!
What are you on about?
Stop yelling and get to the point.
If you hadn't kept me locked away, I could have asked that judge to step in for me! He'd have backed me up for sure, and then we'd have kicked your sorry little butt!
For real now? Did you even hear yourself? You'd better focus on outsmarting Kakuku first.
Even Kinich is starting to pick up that language. Oh, that's brilliant. Alright. Is there anything else left for me to do before I... You know what? I'm getting kind of bored of Ganyu, not gonna lie. I don't really like Ayaka much. And Eula wouldn't benefit from this team that I'm using. God forbid I use Aloy. I really need new cryo characters, like a cryo DPS. Kinda wish I had Risley, but I didn't get him. I didn't even pull for him. I skipped him. But I want to make the most out of Escoffier. But let's be honest. We know who's coming. We know who's coming and who will more than likely be Cryo. And a Cryo DPS at that. We know what's happening. We know what's coming. I'm actually just having a look on Twitter now to see if Genshin has like teased their next characters yet. Probably not yet. Doesn't look like it either. Let me just go onto their page. No, it doesn't look like they teased the next characters officially yet. But we all know who's coming out at some point. If not the next patch, it'll be in what, 5.8? We know who's coming. I mean, we know we're getting a cryo damage dealer that wants to have 0 energy because of the artifact set. Everyone, including myself, is just assuming that's Skirk. You know, I'm kind of tempted, just for the fun of it, to try out Aloy with this team, but there's 0 chance she's good. 0 chance. So I might just go back to Ayaka, even though I don't really enjoy her gameplay. It's... Nilu will not work. Traveler? Hydro Traveler is very, very bad. What about Yelan? Like, there's no real DPS in this team. But then Shenhe doesn't serve a purpose if I don't have a Cryo DPS. So therefore I need to swap Shenhe out. Oh, now I can go Sitlali then, right? There's no real DPS in this team, but at the same time, does it really need one? This isn't like a serious team. This is my Friendship EXP team. If I get Aoife, he goes on this team. Friendship EXP. Screw it. That and I get to run around. Let me reorder the party though. Farina, Escoffier, Yelan, Sitlali. Farina up front. I guess I can go like DPS Farina or on-field Yelan, which I guess is okay. Not the greatest. Just making sure that I don't have anything else left to do because the live stream for Star Rail starts in 20 minutes or a little under 20 minutes. So maybe I can do my Star Rail dailies or my Wuwa dailies and then it'll be time for the live stream. Yeah, let's do that. Let's swap over to good old Wuthering Waves. Why not? There you go. And when I'm done with my dailies here, I'll probably take a break and then come back for the, if I have time, that is, like take a break to stretch my legs, get a fresh drink, and then come back for the live stream. More than likely, because dailies on this game don't take long. Like, they don't take long at all.
Combat isn't just about strength. You there.
Found your weak spot. Still recognize me? Oh, bring it on! Time for some hot action! One shot, one kill! It's morphin' time! Surrender!
You're no match.
I'll fire it up! Sucks to be you! Take this! The stage is set. Improvise. My compliments. Found your weak spot. Oh, bring it on!
Alright, one more.
It's morphin' time. That's up. Surrender. You will yield. Time for some hot action. Glory
Overkill, but it is my
demands
last run. There you go. And that is 3 liberations then. That's trash. Almost spent 1200 wave plates. We'll see though, I might not need to. Because I have 5 rolls. And I'm on the last. Okay, I'm gonna need to spend the wave plates, aren't I? Especially if I'm rolling ones. 50% chance to roll twice? Sure. Kinda hoping to be done with this today, but tomorrow it is. Still got 12 days on the banner. Alright. Yeah, I was done in like 4 minutes. 3 or 4 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to take a break. Like, use the bathroom, stretch your legs, get a drink, all the good stuff. And when we come back, it'll be time for the Genshin Impact, or not Genshin Impact, the Honkai Star Rail live stream. Alright, let's go ahead and let me there it is. Alright, browser, me, not my Elgato. What? Huh? Why is that not? Oh, right, it's underneath the goddamn browser. That's why. Alright. There you go. Let me put the microphone to the bottom. Actually, no. Let's just let's fit that to screen. Let's just get rid of that chat over there. I mean, we don't need to see that. All right. So not long now. Put that there so that you can see the timer. Alright, so I am going to take my break real quick. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. Looks like I got back just in time. Alright. Let's hope I can... Come on. Uh-oh. What's going on? Oh, is it gonna work? Or... That's this goddamn PC, this is. This isn't them, this is my PC. Running OBS and trying to full screen a YouTube video. Alright, let's see if I can get the live stream up on my PlayStation instead then. We might have to deal with ads because oh, maybe. Okay, that's loud. We might actually be alright. Might not need to... Actually, quality on the... Quality on the other one might be better. Let's mute that. If I go to this scene, quality there definitely looks better. Screw it. This is on the PlayStation this time. I'm just watching it through the PlayStation. Quality might be better. Okay. Let's do this. Patch... What was it? 3.3? I think? Yes. So you know what I can do? If I'm definitely watching it on... on the PlayStation, what I can do is close my internet browser then to save my computer from overloading, yeah, because it's saying encoding overloaded, because I'm just trying to not minimize, but exit full screen. Let me just close it. Screw it. Close the browser altogether. Save the processes. There we go. Alright. Where is my... There it is. Let me shrink myself down a sec so that I'm not covering too much. Might have to end up moving myself in case of any codes, which is actually a good point. I can open Star Rail on my phone to redeem those codes. Alright, 25 seconds. Let's do this. I don't know what to expect. All I know is I was wrong with my theory that Finon isn't playable because they literally just teased him.
Dun, 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 dun.
Huh?
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
I'm here too, Cassie. It's so
Hyacinth.
great to see you.
Hello, you two! I almost thought we couldn't reach Miss Casters. How are things going over there?
Hyacinth is
It's a bit
adorable.
dark here, Mr. Albert.
I mean,
but
it is just
there's no need to worry
Barbara
about me.
2.0, but
That's good to hear.
in appearance at least.
Actually, where's Miss Cypher?
Hey, Cypher.
Ask, and you shall receive. Miss Cypher, are you...
Having signal issues?
Don't worry, the wind is just a bit strong here in Akuma.
Lady Cypher, are you okay?
Don't worry, there are just lots of really passionate fans today, and I'm just so happy to see Albert. Shh, quiet.
Trailer version. Or version trailer.
My ancestor, Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight, raised her spear against the sky and ushered in the flame-chasing era that continues to this day.
Miss Hyacinth!
Little Ika, let's have a break. Guide with the Rainbow Bridge.
She's a staff. Like a fantasy healer. That's cool.
Faint light.
Proper cleric then.
Restore the skies. Chrysos
Well,
Air's flame-chased journey
kind
is
of.
nearing
More like a
its
white
end.
mage.
Friends, let us soar together.
Traditional clerics use maces.
Seriously, where did they hide that thing?
Cypher! I hope to get Cypher. I haven't got a lot of pulls, but the pulls I do have are all going towards Cypher.
Don't fight so I can leave early. Our cute play session is over. This cat will take it off.
Okay. Shit's gonna be going down. Let's go.
Witness the will of humanity.
I am
Was that Tribby?
blazing sun destined to rise.
Was that just Tribby I saw? Like floating in water? I'm gonna take that trailer frame by frame after this.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the version 3.3, The Fall of Dawn's Rise special program. I'm Albert, your favorite announcer. Welcome three guests. Why don't you say hello to everyone?
Yeah. I'm Cypher.
I love Cypher.
Everyone,
She's
I'm
adorable.
Hyacinth, a healer from the Twilight
So
Courtyard.
good.
Hello, everyone. I'm Casterus. It's a pleasure to be on the special program.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Albert, for inviting us and for setting up such a special broadcasting location.
It is pretty interesting. Are we in the sky right now?
This is to bring everyone first-hand intel about the Aeronova. After all, I've been personally watching the Flame Chase Journey's progress too. For example, in the previous version story, we saw the Chrysos heirs recover the core flames of death and reason. And we learned through Professor Anax's experiment that the world of Amphorius is essentially in a cycle.
That's correct. The Titans of today are the Chrysos heirs of the previous cycle.
We did make a lot of progress, but we also paid a heavy price. Cassie took over Death's authority and remained in the Netherrealm to maintain the cycle of life and death, while Professor Anaxa reached the end of his journey as a living man.
A hero's journey is always accompanied by farewells. But I'm convinced their sacrifices will not be in vain. In version 3.3, the Trailblazer will set out with the Chrysos heirs on their final campaign of the Flame Chase Journey. The battle against the sky. Speaking of Aquila, no one has ever been able to uncover their secrets even though you can see the sky just by lifting your head and Akuma.
That's just how it is. The sky has remained untouchable throughout Emphorius' history, and anything beyond the sky is strictly taboo. Most people both respect and fear Aquila.
The histories say that Aquila is a giant bird with 100 eyes, that the sky itself is their eyelids, and that they govern the dawn and dusk of the world. They once fought against Nikodor in the Chrysos War. The Sky Cities back then were powerful states that could even stand toe-to-toe against Castrum Kremnos. As for the worlds beyond the sky, it's said that some people once made skyships to overcome Aquila's curse upon the sky, only to have their entire city-state reduced to ashes.
Compared to how other titans bring faith and protection to the people, Aquila appears particularly arrogant and seems to only demand fear from humanity.
Besides, now the sky is stopping Gray and Danny from going home.
But don't worry, the Trailblazer will be able to go home once this battle is over.
Albert, let's not jinx it.
Okay, no jinxing. But since no one has managed to reach the sky for
It's
thousands
not
of
just
years,
a matter
that
of
just goes to show that Aquila
beating
is
the
the
Sky
most
Titan.
challenging foe on the flame chase journey so
Remember, the Trailblazer is
far.
dead.
I've been too scared to even fly to Boreas. What if Aquila turns me into a barbecued owl with
Like-
a thunderbolt?
So, is
Like,
there any
They were,
possible way for us
we
to
were
reach the
mortally
sky?
wounded,
Don't worry, Cassie.
and then next thing we
Just leave
know,
that to
we're
me.
okay.
As a descendant of the sky, I've never forgotten how to return up there.
That's right.
And it was
Version 3.3,
it was
I
revealed that
sit with
we're
the heroes and
what,
carry
like
out a
living
ritual and
memories or
summoning
something
a
like that
rainbow
now.
bridge to head to Aquila's
So our
abode together.
we're
That's a
technically
descendant
dead,
of the sky for you.
but obviously
instead
that
of
will get
worrying
remedied.
about how we'll get up there,
We'll get better.
shouldn't we worry more about what'll happen once we've ascended?
We'll get over this.
Fear the power of the sky.
Hey, which side are you on?
I was just trying to set the mood. After all, the flame chase journey has been through so much. Apart from enemies in the sky, there are also problems on the ground. The last core flame of the flame chase journey, the core flame of the world-bearing Titan, remains protected in Dawn Cloud by the Council of Elders and has not been returned.
Correct. Though the Council of Elders is losing their power, they do still have that trump card up their sleeves. We must be on the lookout for their counterattack.
Yes, and the Flame Reaver also appeared in the trailer we just saw. That ticking time bomb still hasn't been dealt with.
But Lord Mighty is now permanently stationed in Castrum Kremnos, and I must remain in the Netherrealm. While the other Chrysosaurs must go on the campaign against Aquila.
True. There's so much we need to all do at the same time. Just how exactly can we protect Kefali's core flame?
To protect World Bearing's cord flame, maybe we can trouble a certain demigod who hasn't been a part of the team for a long time.
Help us, Miss
Oh.
Cypher!
Hey, Cypher is a demigod? Did we know this?
Maybe
I
it'll
think we
become an
did.
interesting game of trickery.
I think we did know this already, right?
Apart from the pursuit of Aranova within Emporius, the geniuses beyond this world are also keeping a close eye on things. Madame Herta's data spirit entity successfully reached the vortex of Genesis at the end of version 3.2's main story. And we learned from her conversation with Lygus that the third path enveloping Emporius is the destruction. As the geniuses continue their investigation, the source of Emporius' tragedy will gradually be revealed, and the fates of Emporius and the cosmos will also begin to tangle. As for how, that will be up to the Trailblazers to find out in the upcoming story. To make sure that everyone can smoothly pass the final challenge before reaching the Aranova, Albert, and bringing you the latest reports on the Sky, Castrum, and Aquila. Today, the Eye of Twilight has clear weather, low humidity, and a high UV index. Make sure you
Another
stay
new
hydrated,
map.
Cover up. This is the heart of the Sky Cities. The various intricate machines here can
Getting hard to
control
keep up with
weather,
all these
and
new
you
maps.
can enjoy unique meteorological phenomena using the
Because
celestial
while
mirror.
I've got all of the loot, I haven't found all of the little collect.
Thundercloud stacks.
A sunny day turned
Pretty
into
cool looking
stormy
boss.
weather in the blink
Not
of an
gonna lie.
eye.
When allies attack Aquila in the second phase of the battle, they can seize Thundercloud stacks. And Aquila will damage themselves based on the Thundercloud stacks seized by allies. After allies have seized all Thundercloud stacks, the Titan will become weakness broken.
Well, that's not all. In the third phase of the battle, the weather will get even worse, and Aquila will deal a set amount of damage to allies.
Oh.
Don't panic, everyone. I'll provide off-field assistance to the team during the third phase.
As the most reliable healer in Akuma, having Miss Hyacinth around means we've got even more protection.
Not bad, little girl. You've got the intel, and you've got the moves.
Echo of War, Glance of Twilight will also become available in version 3.3. Trailblazers can obtain the character Cypher's advanced trace level up material, Day Thunder and Amnesis, after completing the challenge. Here's a kind reminder that the character Hyacinth's advanced trace level up material is Lost Echo of Shared Wish. Make sure you're not farming the wrong item, Trailblazers.
Sure.
That brings an end to our introduction to the stories about the sky. We'll be back in a bit, so don't go
Probably
anywhere.
the first code now, right? Yeah. Alright. I'm actually claiming the code right now myself. Just... What is going on in that? Alright, so what does Hyacinth even do? Because I'm more than likely skipping Hyacinth.
Oh, even our studio feels all warm and fluffy now after seeing how cute and lovely Miss Hyacinth is.
It's my duty to rejuvenate everyone. I'm the head healer of the Twilight Courtyard, and I've always been responsible for the Flame Chaser's health and wellness.
She's also great at taking care of the chimeras. The chimeras work hard thanks to her.
Is that
That's how you
Remembrance
grow
Wind?
a business, you know?
They've been making a lot of wind
I was very
characters
surprised at
lately.
first by Miss Hyacinth's warmth and healing.
Well,
It's a
wind
far cry from
and
the impression
quantum.
I got of the descendants of the sky from the history books.
Oh,
I'm not...
and what do the history books say?
They are usually
I like that they're doing more
tall and
quantum characters
ferocious
because
and brave and warlike.
I
Or
enjoy
they have the
quantum.
authority to control the
I
weather.
main quantum
Some
characters.
legends even claim that the sky folk have wings.
I've been wanting to play
Albert, I
mono
know you
quantum
have
again for
wings,
quite
but
a
this is
while,
local
and it's
Amphorius history we're talking about here.
I might be able to
Fine.
Well,
soon
even back when
again.
Lady Treby was
We'll see
sweating
what
the
Cypher can
prophecy,
do. I have
a
no idea what
skyfolk
Cypher
with a
does.
spear in hand had already issued a challenge to Aquila. My ancestor was
I
also
only
the
know
first mortal to
she's a
slay
new
god.
quantum
Many
nihility
brave
character, so
warriors who participated in
I'm
the
hoping
Kremnos
she's not a
festival
replacement for
are
Silver
also
Wolf.
counted among that heroine's descendants.
I just hope she
This
works
makes
with
me
Silver
more
Wolf.
Curious, Miss Hyacinth. With so many
Silver
strong
Wolf
and
is
brave
like
fighters
my
in your
favorite
family
character,
tree, why did you
next
choose
to
become a
Sparkle.
healer?
Because
Silver Wolf is the reason
wish is to add
I
a footnote for ordinary
started
people on the heroic
Star Rail.
epics blank page,
Sparkle was the
and
reason
to
I
heal
stayed.
every vulnerable person to the best of my ability. Though the duty of the flame chase is heavy and profound, I wish my friends wouldn't be so troubled all the time. That's why I try to keep everyone as cheerful as possible.
That's right. I remember that Hyacinth definitely reduced the tension in that conversation the first time the Trailblazer met her.
Hey, she told Grey Mystery that they have sharp eyes and said they'd make good members of the Twilight Courtyard. Anyone would be happy to hear that.
Mm-hmm. What can I say? Having a friend who always looks after your emotional well-being is pure bliss indeed.
Miss Hyacinth has lots of cute birds in the Twilight Courtyard, too. And she loves taking pictures of them. You'd get along with her very well, Mr. Albert.
Wait, seriously?
Yep, that's right. Here, Mr. Albert, let me take some photos of you.
Ha! Woo-hoo! Why are they all out of focus? Anyways,
So she
we'll
likes
look at
taking
how Miss
photos, but she's not
Hyacinth
very good at
performs
it.
in battle.
Yes, I'm a wind character following the path of remembrance, and I'm skilled at protecting my teammates in battle. After using my ultimate, I can restore HP for all allies and increase their
Oh.
max HP.
Increase max HP
That's
for
cool.
everyone in the team.
That's right. Both my ultimate and my skill can restore HP for all
She
allies.
can heal with her skill as well.
as summon my good helper, little Ika.
It looks so
Little
chubby,
unicorn.
like a cute plushie.
Or a little Pegasus,
Hugging
actually.
it must feel very nice.
Tiny, chubby
Not only
Pegasus.
is little Ika very huggable, but they're also a great help in battle. Whenever a teammate's HP decreases during battle, little Ika will consume their own HP to automatically restore HP.
That
for the
could be good
teammate.
with
In other
Castorise.
words,
Holy
little Ika
shit.
will automatically heal teammates both when they get hit and when they actively consume their
Yeah,
own
that's
HP.
good with
That's right.
Castorise.
It's gonna feel pretty safe with both Hyacinth and little Ika healing us.
Apart from
Yeah,
healing
she's
teammates,
she's
little
really
Ika
good with
can
Castorise.
also attack
Alright.
enemies. The more healing little Ika and I
Wow,
provide,
that's actually a really
the more
solid
damage
team
little
there.
Ika deals to enemies.
Feels like even the battlefield becomes bathed in Miss Hyacinth's light of dawn, and my mood is lifted as well, like a clear sky after rain.
Gentleness is a strength on its own. This colorful rainbow bridge and the floating bubbles are all symbols of thriving life.
After all, healing isn't all about the body. Revitalizing the spirit is very important too.
All right, after Miss Hyacinth, let's introduce the next character coming in version
What order are they in, though?
3.3, Cypher.
Because if Cypher's first, then I can pull for Hyacinth as well. Obviously, zero guarantees because I'm not whaling. I'm not even spending on this game anymore, let alone whaling. I don't remember the last time I spent money on Star Rail.
Hey, stop! We're not done yet!
Boss Cypher told me there were treasures in Fat Beak's
Wait.
studio. But there's nothing here.
That thing works for Cypher?
Please never return empty-handed.
Oh, I hate that thing.
So give it to me.
Hey! You bandit! Give me my clothes back! Apologies. Let us continue. Like Gly and Triby, Cypher is also a Chrysos heir who joined the Flame Chase journey at the very beginning. She has had the divine authority of trickery for many long years. But unlike the other heirs, Cypher's movements have always been elusive, and no one can pinpoint her whereabouts. She is almost never an Akama, but there always seem to be stories about her in the city.
Can't help it. I can't live in a place where the seamstress has got everything under surveillance.
Albert's right. We've been in Akama for so long, and yet we've hardly seen Miss Cypher at all.
I wonder what she's up to all day.
I have a hot scoop from an anonymous gray-haired source that says Cypher has been colluding with the spirit thief.
Hey! It's not colluding. Bartolos and I just have, similar interests. We're good partners when it comes to going on adventures and hunting for treasures.
Yeah, that spirit thief was so impressed by Cypher's charisma that they voluntarily became Cypher's sidekick.
Impressed by her charisma? Or by the promise of riches?
But seriously though, if someone could make me rich, ooh, then they'd be the most charismatic person on earth.
Here, you can have it back. I had a look at your working conditions, and it's not in line with our principles. Oh, tut-tut, what a poor bird, poor bird! Take this as well. Go treat yourself and have some golden honey cakes after work.
Thank you. But why do I not feel happy about this?
Taking pity
Though
upon.
they are all demigods, Cypher is different from Gly and Triby. She didn't seem to be all that interested in the Flame Chase journey or the Aeronova. It's more accurate to say that she prefers a carefree and unrestrained life.
That's true. It was only thanks to Lady Aglaya's generous payment that Cypher was willing to come send the Trailblazer and me to Styxia.
Her free-spirited and independent personality has given
I like that her shadow is just a
The
cat.
fact that the demigod of trickery is unwilling to fulfill her duties has become Aglaya's most
I'm curious
vexing
if she's an actual
Oh,
cat
come
or if
on.
she's a
How
cat
do you
girl.
expect me to do a desk job? There's no way a cat could fulfill the duties of a god. It's not the cat's problem, though. Cats
You know, like the
are
difference
always
between
right.
Diona
Yeah.
and Kirara.
Cats are always right.
Diona's a cat girl, Kirara is a cat.
Wait, why did we all start defending Miss Cipher?
Isn't that the wonderful part about being the demigod of trickery?
The authority of trickery? Maybe that's how Cipher got Aglaya to value her so much. The cat pulled a little trick, and Aglaya was absolutely powerless to stop her.
You want to know my trade secrets that much? Then you gotta pay up, you know?
Please stop on my wallet. Well, as to how Cipher caught Aglaya's eye and was invited to join the Flame Chase journey, that'll be for the Trailblazers to find out in version 3.3. For now, let's see how this cat fights in battle.
Yeah, okay, let's do this.
Let's get on with it then. I'm a quantum character following the path of nihility. While in battle, I prioritize inflicting the enemy with the highest max HP on the field, with a special state. When allies attack the enemy in that special state, I record the damage allies dealt to the enemy.
We'll
on that
follow up
enemy.
attacks.
Record? Are you saving up for something astronomical?
Bingo. When I use my ultimate, I will additionally deal true damage to the enemy based on the damage value I've recorded.
Whoa, does that mean when allies have dealt damage to the enemy, the higher the total damage is?
People's
With Jade.
But a cat always has even better plans up her sleeve in a fight. When using my skill or ultimate, I can change which target is in the special state. The recorded damage value will be retained when the target is changed. In other words, if there are multiple enemies on the field.
Cipher can place her mark and do nothing as her teammates go all out on the attack. Then she can use her ultimate on the enemies on the field for a gazillion damage.
You know your stuff, Albert.
You're too kind.
I saw Miss Cipher using a huge magnet to pull the enemies in during the fight. Where did that come from?
That's my hometown's invention. The homemade Pullaroo. That Pullaroo is my favorite. It can pull away anything I want to get my paws on. Even gold.
So true. Look at how much stuff is getting pulled out of the enemy. There's so much gold.
Cats are good, and the enemies of cats are evil. Looking about anyway, so why not give their treasures to the cat?
Speaking of cats, mine has decided to
There's no need for me to
come
go
over and
easy
say
on
hello.
enemies.
She's purring
I'll
up a
take all
storm
their
right near the
sparkling
microphone.
jewels and
So you might be able to hear her.
jingling coins. After using my technique, my movement speed will increase, and I will not be detected by enemies. Allies might even get some extra goods when I get close to an enemy.
So that's what you mean by thieves never return empty-handed.
Now that we've finished introducing Cipher,
Phase 1,
let's have a look
Hyacinth.
at this version's best.
Oh, I'm so
Version
sorry,
3.3's
Hyacinth. You would be
first half
really
will
good
prevent
in my team,
Trailblazers
but
can acquire the limited 5-star character
I have to
Hyacinth.
skip.
Limited 5-star light cone, long may rainbows adorn the sky, will also have a
Man.
boosted drop rate. In the first
Wow, they're bringing
limited
back the
5-star
Herta already?
character, the Herta
Makes
is
sense.
returning, and at the same time, the limited 5-star
Makes
light
sense.
cone into the unreachable veil.
She is
will become
incredibly good.
available once again. In version 3.3
Yeah,
second half
Cipher.
event, Trailblazers can acquire
That's a cool
the
light cone
limited
image.
5-star character Cipher.
I'm gonna try for
Limited
them.
5-star light cone, lies dance on the breeze. Will also
At least
have
I'll have another
boosted
3 weeks
drop
to do
rate.
so.
In the
Aglaya,
second half, the
easy,
limited
easy
5-star
skip.
character Aglaya is returning,
If it
and
was
at
the other
same
way
time, the
around,
limited
I would
5-star
go
light
for
cone,
Hyacinth.
Time woven into gold will become available once again.
Unfortunately,
Yay!
Time for a short break.
yeah.
The program will resume in just a
Alright,
few
second
moments.
code? Hell yeah. Every jade counts. There you go. Claim that. Cipher looks really good. Same. Yeah, she does. She looks like she's going to be really good with Jade and Treeby. So, yeah. Mono Quantum. Basically, I'm going to use, if I can get Cypher. Cypher, Jade, Treeby, and, Fushwan.
You crashed into a tree?
Someone told me Mr. Albert crashed into a flying emperor. What a jarring victory.
Alright, enough of this. Let's get back to the program.
Think she's worth spending money?
Speed Cup Spheroid
Maybe
Racing Tournament
if I lose,
is
if I
now
hit
registration.
my 50-50 and I lose the 50-50, I might have to spend money, but we'll see.
During the event, the Trailblazer will drive a spheroid race car and participate in a racing
So I've still got another 3
competition.
weeks.
Different race cars have different characteristics and
Well,
abilities.
more than 3 weeks now, but
First, let me introduce you to this super cool looking
3 weeks from the patch, because I would like Hyacinth as well, but
and supreme horsepower. It's the favorite of old-fashioned racers.
I can't not
guaranteed to
save
terrify your
for
opponents.
The
Cypher,
racetrack is different for each race.
because
There are
Hyacinth would be
acceleration
really
bands,
good with
deceleration
Castorise,
bands,
but
and different
I'm
kinds
not
of
that
obstacles.
worried about
You've got to be able to deal with
improving
these
Castorise
surprises
even
if
more
you
than
wanna
she's
become the
already
champion.
busted.
Hey, wait, there's a car coming up. Ooh, the opponent's putting on the pressure. Ooh, but I see Shark skillfully uses rockets to disrupt the opponent.
What in the
Boys
Mario
like
Kart?
guys, I mean,
I only
exotic
just
demands
realized what I was
overtake them on a
looking
turn.
at. I wasn't
That's
even paying
awesome.
attention.
But the spheroids don't move forward by rolling?
It's not like roll the hamster ball night.
It's just straight up
The
Mario
driver doing
Kart.
somersaults in there?
Kind of.
Anyways, as the competition progresses, we'll unlock more race cars and enjoy different racing experiences.
Like what? Show us.
No problem. Let's look at the Lucky Car 13 Orphans. It said
What's
that whoever
QQ doing
drives this
here?
car will be blessed by the god of games, be forever safe, and win every tile game. And there's this one with an absolutely stunning name, the Herdador.
All these cars look...
Well, there are die-hard fans everywhere, but I'm sure these celebrities won't mind having their likenesses printed on cars. Besides, the Trailblazer will encounter some old friends in this competition. Apart from the owner of these cars, I heard a certain hacker help the Trailblazer register
Silver
for
Wolf?
this competition.
Hell yeah.
And I wish all the drivers good luck in this competition. Let us now turn to the other version events. In version 3.3, the game Legend of the Galactic Baseballer Demon King, put it by Giovanni,
I
will
love that
have
they
its
went all in
official
on the
release.
raccoon.
Giovanni's investments is still paying off, and that's all thanks to the valuable suggestions the Trailblazer gave in the previous beta test. The official release of Legend of the Galactic Baseballer will retain the lore and setting of a little raccoon looking for a baseball bat.
In every battle wave, the baseballer
Okay,
must
so a
defeat
combat
as many
event.
enemies as
Alright.
possible, gain experience, and try to increase their team level. After you've raised your team level, you get one chance to select a weapon or accessory. And you can raise your combat power by combining different weapons and accessories sensibly. After achieving
We've
max
had
level
this
with
before.
a weapon, and if in possession of its resonant accessory, it can ascend into a legendary weapon.
On top of that, there's one legendary weapon among the ones available this time that can be ascended further into an esteemed weapon. There are also combos between normal weapons that can become powerful twin weapons.
Lots of cool new stuff.
This is the official release after all. Lots of new content has been added since the beta version. Also, the baseballer may encounter the Demon King's minions during battle. Defeat them for a chance to open chests and increase your combat power. After completing all the trials of one planet, the baseballer will receive one ultimate bat fragment. In the final battle, the baseballer will need to use the reforged ultimate bat to fight the ultimate enemy, the Black Cloak Demon King. Mr. Giovanni has great hope that the official release of the Legend of the Galactic Baseballer will bring the Trailblazer Supreme
Adrenaline!
In version 3.3, Divergent Universe Protean Hero will also have an update. and the remaining 6 golden blood spoons will be released.
A new buff system. What's the trick this time?
In the 6 goals that come with the Divergent Universe Protean Hero update, the duration of 1 full day can be reduced, making day and night switch more frequently. This means that more golden blood spoon effects will be triggered as day and night switch over.
Oh, so you're saying we should
Not
take
gonna lie,
advantage of how often day and night
I don't even pay attention to the day and moon buffs.
Indeed.
So out of the 6
They're hardly relevant for me.
Albert, as an expert of the Divergent Universe.
This is
I literally only pick the ones that are new.
Devil go first. I believe that when day and night
Like when it's got that little new symbol, that's the only time I
will allow my allies to deal
just
more damage.
focus one of
Day
them.
and night do switch very frequently here, so the team will have more chances to deal damage.
Relying on the field effect is pretty interesting.
There are more interesting things where that came from. For example, the chemical arts of the Bow of Rift can turn discarded and destroyed curios into cosmic fragments.
Ah, sounds like there will be new dimensions to consider in the future when it comes to strategizing.
You see, the Divergent Universe's strategy system also includes a new function to share strategy codes. Trailblazers can use a strategy code to directly import a strategy in the game.
Now it will be even easier to find a specific strategy.
True. Okay, now let's take a short break. The show will resume when we're back.
Third code already? Alright. Oh, you can hear her now? Yeah, she's purring up a storm. She's sitting like right next to me near the microphone as well. I can hear her over, well, not as much now because I've stopped petting her so I can input the redemption codes. There we go. Only thing is, when she purrs like this, she tends to dribble. And she ends up making my top or like the cushion all wet from her dribble. Let me adjust the mic.
Welcome back.
I know what's up next. It's gonna be that good old friend, Gift of Odyssey.
Indeed. Behold and rejoice.
There you go. I've adjusted it so you can hear the cat more.
The Planar Fisher and Garden of Plenty events will
And
also
I'm going to
return in
need to
this
turn
version.
myself up because I'm sitting a
Completing
bit
them will earn
further
double
away.
rewards.
We also have some new materials to introduce to everyone. Stagnant Shadow Shape of Deep Sheaf will come online. And you can obtain the Ascension material, Invasive Clot, for physical characters upon completing the challenge. Cavern of Corrosion, Path of Thunder Surge will also open soon. Complete its challenge to obtain the 2 relic sets, Warrior Goddess of Sun and Thunder, and Wave Strider Captain.
I must be her
In
favourite
terms
human.
of system
To be
optimization,
fair, she interacts with very
storage
few people.
limit
She's an indoor
will
cat.
increase to 3,000 in version 3.3.
I would let her go outside, but I
Now I
live
can hoard
like
more treasures and
upstairs,
relics
like
of
on
man.
a
The
first
red
floor
notification reminder in the
flat,
game
so
will also be optimized. The repeated red notification dots that
can't
Trailblazers
really
see when switching devices will be
let her in and
significantly
out that
reduced,
easily.
And the logic behind some counterintuitive notifications will also be optimized.
That, and I live on a
Yes.
busy-ish
All right.
road, so I'd rather
That brings
not.
us to the end of the version 3.3 special program. It's
Oh, is that it?
time to
Really?
call it a day.
Oh, okay.
We'll see everyone next time.
Bye-bye.
All right. So that was the live stream. Let me turn myself back down. That was good. That was really good. I need to go back. Damn it. Let's go to that one, just so I can close that. All right. That was. I actually really enjoyed that. The next patch is looking good. It does look really good. Let me get rid of that. That way it's not so confusing. Yeah. I like how the next patch is looking. Definitely looks good. Both Cypher and Hyacinth look amazing. I'm looking forward to pulling for Cypher. Hopefully I can get her. I am not near Pity. And I don't think I'm on a guarantee either. I closed my game, so I can't check right now. So yeah. I'm probably going to call it here though. Because I need to go have lunch and I do have to go out soon. Yeah. Yeah, I've got to go out soon and I need to have lunch, so I should probably head off. Alright, so thank you all for coming. And let me know what you guys think about the patch and if you're excited for any of the characters and stuff. And until next time, everyone, take care.